Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Civilization 6, Rome as Trajan. Okay, let's continue on. So, we've done some stuff. We took some time in between episodes here to look through the tech tree and stuff for the Twitch viewers. And now we're going to keep on playing. So, we got a goody hut here. Let's go check that out. Wow, even more experience. That's crazy. 2 experience goody huts for this thing. He is up to 35 out of 45 experience. So, I think he took 15. I don't know. He's leveling up. He's close to being level 2 already. That's just crazy. He's going to be so good. And this guy, another 40 gold. Cool. All right, next turn. 2 turns, we'll have our builder. 4 turns away from foreign trade. 6 turns away from animal husbandry. We just heard a sound effect for some reason. We have met Nan Madol. Nan Madol? Yeah, we've already met them. We knew about that guy. I want to head this way because I think there's a barbarian encampment down there. And I don't want to take this first guy too far away from our city capital because barbarians are going to hunt us down. They're going to look for us, and we want to be able to beat them up. So let's go next turn. We're going to get our builder out. That's going to take 2 moves, but we could reveal some more tiles. Got some bonus resources, bananas. Lots of extra food there. If you ever want to know more about anything in this game, all you got to do is just press F9 and then go to search, then just type it. Banana. Banabas, apparently. Bananas. You can see the bonuses +1 food can be improved by plantation. You can harvest it for direct food, just, you know, clear the bananas by using a worker, and get 25 instantaneous food, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. That seems like a pretty short-term thing. Unless, I mean, if you're building another building there, it's nice that you get extra resources. Okay, so builders. Builders are quite a bit different in Civ 6 from Civ 5. They now have limited consumption. So I have 3 builds with this builder, and then after that, he's dead. He's gone. So let's go ahead and cross this river. We'll go here. And we are going to build a mine there and get access to those luxury resources. We still have 1 movement. Oh, curious. Crossing the river from Rome did not actually consume all of our movement. I expected that it would. So we can actually build this turn right now. So we're going to gain 1 production on this tile. We also have some science coming in from these tiles. Wow, dude, Mercury is awesome. Let's go check it out in the Civilopedia. It's actually my first time seeing it. I didn't uncover any Mercury when I played earlier. Luxury, +4 amenities, +1 per city. Holy crap! That's so amenities. They're going to be so happy to be playing with Quicksilver. Sweet. Improved by mine. So we just increased production by 1 by building the mine, and then we also get access to +4 amenities. And we've had a eureka moment. Your mining operations have given you the ability to create an axle. Will the wheel follow? So your knowledge of the wheel has boosted considerably. The wheel was up here. Boost. So minor resource. We have a little bit of an advantage now to the wheel. All right. Not bad. And we are heading to the west still. Okay, Rome. Do we want to build another builder? Probably. I feel like builders early on are a pretty good idea. It's already wanting me to try to build a settler, which is going to be, it's going to take just 8 turns. We have excellent production. One thing that I noticed, and I think I'm correct about this, take a look here. It says 7 turns till our next unit, till our next Civ. Why do I keep calling Civ? I keep want to call them like Sims or something. But anyway, next population unit. Normally in Civ 5, if you were to build a settler, it halts your food. But it looks like that doesn't happen in this one. You just still 7 turns away. We're going to see our growth. Production. Scott7348, thank you for your subscription. In 8 turns, we'll have our settler. It's just gonna take the 80 production that it's required to build a settler, and we have 9.4. So do the math. It's gonna take 8 turns, and then we're still gonna grow our pop in 7. So that I like that. If that is correct, I think it is. We might as well go for an initial city here, since as Rome we have those extra cultural bonuses from sitting. All cities start with an additional city center building. We get a monument in the ancient era. So a free monument, that's a lot of bonus production. Having more culture would be really good. All cities you found or conquer start with a trading post. If in a trade route range of your capital, they also start with a road to it. So, we don't actually have any trade routes yet, though. So, do we have to research that tech before we actually get that bonus? Trade. Trade was not the wheel. I forget now which one. It's pretty early into the game that you actually get access to trade. Note to self, maybe I shouldn't have turned off the the little lady that teaches us. Trade doesn't show up that way. All right. Trade, trading posts. It's a civic. Ah, that's what it is. That's why I'm in the wrong trade. We're working on it right now. In 2 turns, we'll have it. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. I'm just like, what? Where is the trade? It's not in the tech tree. Anyway, I apologize. This is what happens when you aren't an expert on a brand new title, right? You get in trouble with people. All right, let's just head back. I want to keep this guy close to our capital since he's a really good combat dude. This builder then. So we've got our access to Mercury. If we go to Rome now, we can see we actually have +2 amenities. So if we look at the Civ, the toggle details, we can see under Citizens, Amenities, and Housing, we have, to gain amenities, we have total amenities of 2. 1 from Luxury Resource. Now, what's interesting is that didn't we just read that Mercury gave +4? +4, +1 per city. So I guess each bit of Mercury that you have can provide 1 amenity to 4 cities. So building more of those is not going to directly give us more amenities, but we can get more production and science. Hopefully, we are working that tile. Would I rather have 2 production and 1 science, or would I rather have 3 production? Well, the next Civ, the next pop we get is going to definitely work one of these things. So here's a test. Let's see what happens if we have 2 bits of Mercury. I think it's not going to give us more. I think we're just going to still have the +1 amenity, but let's go ahead and build that thing up. And then check out in the toggle details. Yep, still just +1 amenities. Okay, that's fine. So I don't think we want to upgrade this one yet, because we're probably not going to work it. We'd probably be better off upgrading a tile that we're already working, like the sheep or that forest over there. Requires animal husbandry, which we will have in 3 turns. I bet we can get that builder over there. And this will be his final build. He's down to just 1 build. We'll send him that way. Doing 2 was probably wasteful. Probably would have been better off doing something there and something elsewhere.
The world gets stirred up together.
Okay, with your people enthused to try foreign trade, government and social policy changes are free this turn. So basically every time you unlock a new economic policy or military policy, that kind of thing, you can change your stuff around for free. Otherwise it costs gold. We now can build the trader unit, and we also have the ability to do joint wars against the target civilization. So we have access to caravanseries, +2 gold from all trade route bonuses, all trade routes, and that's pretty much it. Oh no, we also got maritime industries. That little exclamation's letting us know these ones are new. +100% production towards ancient and classical era naval units. Well, I don't want to build any naval units, we're inland. And we have no trade routes yet, so I think we just don't change for the moment. Bring you home? Ah, we found a scout. Good, let's kill that scout. So there's this thing kind of like Europa Universalis 4 when it comes to zone of control. The way that units move around each other. We'll see that next turn. Our new Civic. We're going to boost 3 tiles. Why don't we start working on craftsmanship? It's only going to take us 7 turns at this rate right now anyway. And actually... Okay, so that's showing us that that is how much we would get from a boost. So I think we go for... Yeah, we'll just start on it right now. You pronounce it amenities? I'm pretty sure I'm not going completely crazy. It is amenities where I'm from. Could just be a local colloquialism, or that's not the right term. A local pronunciation thing. So anyway, if you take a unit and you move into another unit's, like, within melee range of them, then you can't move away from them after that. You can attack them, but you kind of get stuck in a zone of control around them. Alright, so this builder... He has 1 movement left. Let's go ahead and we don't actually have animal husbandry until next turn, but let's move him here. And then we'll just wait. Did I accidentally tell my slinger to go home? I don't think I meant to do that.
No dogs in heaven.
Alright, we have animal husbandry. Yeah, we wanted to go south with you. So here you can clearly see that red highlighted hexagon? That's letting you know that if you move there, you are not going to be able to move beyond that. This takes us 1 movement point. This takes us 2 movement points. So if we go here, Now we're within range to attack, but notice how we can't attack. Even though we have 1 movement left, it takes 2 movement points to move into this tile. Movement cost of 2, so we can't attack into it. So it's not something where like, oh, hey, I have at least 1 point so I can attack. No, you have to be able to move into the tile to make the attack. So you do kind of find yourself like chasing units a bit. It's a little bit harder to pin them down. Got some stone down there. Okay, let's grab our builder, and we'll go ahead and build a pasture. +1 production. We're already working this tile anyway. We also get +0.5 housing from doing this. There's also this option here to harvest the resource. Remove the sheep for 34 instantaneous food. How many people would that even give us anyway? It doesn't actually say how much food is required to grow to new pop. I don't know how much that would grow us. But I don't think we want to do that. I think we'd be better off just going for the pasture. There's our Eureka moment on horseback riding and on craftsmanship. Cool. So we have a bonus already to archery. We could go for the wheel, get the watermill going. Rice and wheat resources gain +1 food each. City must be adjacent to a river. Go for the heavy chariot with its 2 movement. It's a hard-hitting, ancient-era heavy cavalry unit. Gains 1 bonus movement if it begins a turn on a flat tile with no woods, rainforest, or hills. So it's not quite as good as Civ 5, where I think they started with like 4 movement, but it can have 3. It's not bad. I think having an actual archer would be really nice. Or pottery. Having access to the granary would be nice. Find a natural wonder. We're not going to get sailing. I think we might be able to find a natural wonder. Let's knock out pottery, since there's no ability to boost it, and we're going to want to have that eventually anyway. Hey, we actually got up to 25 faith already. We get to choose our first pantheon. Dance of the Aurora. We haven't gotten any notice of any kind of pantheon stuff yet, but that might just be because we haven't discovered any other civs. So Dance of the Aurora. Holy Site districts get +1 faith from adjacent tundra. That doesn't suit us. Holy Site districts gain +1 faith from adjacent rainforest. Also doesn't really suit us. Desert. I don't think we're very near desert here. Do we have a terrain lens? No, we just have to kind of eyeball it, looks like. Got desert over there. This is not desert. Clearly not desert. +1 amenity to cities if they have a holy site district adjacent to a river. More amenities could be nice. 15% production towards ancient and classical era wonders. 1 great person point from a holy site. Marsh, oasis, and floodplains. +1 production from marsh, oasis, and floodplains. Okay, we have woods. These tiles are clearly not marshes. They are just plains. Plains, plains, plains. We have, like, Goddess of the Plains. God of the Sea, +1 production from fishing boats. Goddess of the Hunt, +1 food from camps. Culture from pastures. We built a pasture here, I think. Pasture. So we do have 1 pasture right there. Are there any other locations nearby that we can make pastures? We got rice as a bonus resource. So that one kind of fits a little bit, but it's not that great. +1 faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. Now this one seems pretty damn appealing because we have so much mercury nearby. +2 faith from quarries. We've built a mine. 2 mines. We have not built any quarries yet. +1 production from mines over strategic resources. These are not strategic. They are luxury. Strategic would be like iron and stuff like that. This, so far, the one that's most appealing to me at the moment is this luxury and bonus, the religious idols. We can make a whole bunch of little religious figurines out of mercury. It'll be fantastic. Goddess of the festivals. +1 food from wine, incense, cocoa, tobacco, coffee, and tea plantations. God of the forge. Ancient and classical military units. That'd be good if we wanted to go military. Banana, citrus, cotton, dyes, silk, spices, and sugar plantations. 50 faith for killing barbarian outposts. Well, again, considering we have access to 4 bits of mercury, I think the chances that we're going to get more overall faith from doing that is much higher. Not to mention we get multiplication bonuses for it. Goddess of the harvest. Harvesting resources will remove a feature and give you faith equal to the yield's quantity. Your borders expand faster. Bonus faith equal to 50% of the strength of each enemy unit killed within 8 tiles of a holy district site. Holy site district that you own. 10% growth rate. 30% +30 healing in your holy district or any adjacent tiles. +50 faith from each barbarian outpost. I think we're gonna go. I want to go with the mercury idols. +1 faith over mines with luxury and bonus resources. Found this pantheon. Go! Worship of your pantheon of gods has brought up further questions about spiritual forces in our world. Your progress towards mysticism has advanced. Nice. So, I think it'll take until... Nope, already it's showing it right there. +1 faith. Definitely want to work those tiles. Are you working those tiles? Work those tiles. Do it. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of stuff, and you're only working places with 4. Yes, we want the production, but, let's see. 4 turns until we get a settler. What if we did this tile instead? Still 4 turns. So by all means, do that. If we do that, we can't grow. I do want to get the growth. Let's work one of them. Sounds good to me. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's just keep on trying to track this guy down. He has 2 movement, and I have 2 movement. So if he just keeps going in the opposite direction from me, we can't stop him. Oh, we have a barbarian outpost over here. We can see it on the map now. When did that get there? That's interesting. I don't remember seeing that before. I mean, we walked right over there. I remember being over there. All right, 3 turns until we have a settler. 2 turns until we get population growth.
Without craftsmanship.
And we now have craftsmanship. We have access to
shaken in the wind.
Bonus production towards our current era melee and ranged units, or production towards builders. Let's think about this for a second. What are we going to build after this settler? Where are we going to settle, in fact? We've got cocoa up here. One of them is pretty close to La Venta. Let's look at eligible expansion points. We would only want to settle in a dark green location. We could get some cocoa up here. Pretty good food there. Bananas is just a bonus resource. Bonus, bonus, bonus. We're looking for luxury resources, if at all possible. We got some horses over here. That's a strategic resource. I like the idea of getting some horses. What if we just went over here? We can't settle too close to this city-state, but we could settle like right there and then just take the horses for sure. I think like right here could be a good spot. Just right on the grassland, plain grassland adjacent to a river. We would have access to mountains here for our first districts. When we build those, we get the horses right away. Yeah, so if we settle there, where are we going? I think we're going to want workers. Workers or military units. Tell you what, let's buy a worker when we get to 200 gold, and we're going to go for production on military units. So we're going to go to our government. We're going to look at our policies. And we want to look at military policies. We're not really doing any combat with the barbarians right now, so I'd rather just have the bonus towards units. And then for economic, I think I'm still pretty happy. Oh, we could do both! Right, we could do both, because they're different types. Derp. Well, we only have 1 city to build with anyway, so I think we just go for 1. I still think that the same thing applies. Production or faith and gold? One little pip versus 2. That's really hard to say. I think we stick with the production for now. Our new civics path. We've already done mysticism because we've got our pantheon. We could get a revelation policy. Now these ones, notice how they're purple? These ones fit into a wildcard slot only. So until we get a government form that can actually use these, we can't do anything with mysticism just yet. But we would have access to the oracle. Oracle is a wonder. Patronage of great people costs 25% less faith. Districts in the city provide 2 great person points of their type. For example, great rider points from the Theater Square district must be built on the hills. We might actually be able to knock out wonders. Since we're only playing on Prince difficulty, again, because it's the only option available, we might be able to beat out some of the other civs. Early Empire requires us to grow our population to 6. That's going to take a little while. State workforce, build any district. I think we work on mysticism just because it's quick. 4 turns is good. And we found another enemy's slinger. So he will attack me if I move next to him. These cost 2 movement. We're not going to have an easy time getting to him, no matter what. I think we just stay here for now. Let's press space to pause him for a turn. Let's head over to this barbarian camp. They have a spearman now. Okay. I hope he builds more workers for all the salt we're about to get. What salt? There are 3 military units over here. That's a lot. Okay. This forest tile, if you hover over it for a second, one thing I would ask for, here's my one complaint for this video, right? Is there should be an option in here to control how long it takes tooltips to pop up. I would prefer for them to just be instantaneous. You have to hover for about like 1 second, 2 seconds before they pop up. Every single tile, which is too slow for me. Anyway, defense modifier +3. That gives you 3 combat strength if you're on that tile. Here we have a defense modifier of +3 as well. So we want to take first strike on this guy. He's in unfavorable terrain in the marsh. Defense modifier -2. So he's actually going to be reduced from 5 base strength down to 3. We have 15. We're going to have a major victory. First little bit of combat. Go, go, go! Throw rocks at them. Good job. We killed 2 people. We gained 3 experience. And he is at a weakened state. So he will have a -5 damaged unit penalty in his own combat. So if he attacks us back, we have a defensive modifier, and he's weakened because we got first strike. Now this guy's fortified. He's a spearman. We would have a +7 combat strength versus melee and ranged units from our promotion. And we get +10 combat strength versus anti-cav units. He's an anti-cav. He's not very good against units that are not anti-cav. So this guy here has 20 strength. This guy has 31. It'd be easier to kill this guy first. I think we're going to go up to there. Avoid trying to take the camp out just yet. I want to kill this guy and then swing the slinger up north. But anyway, I'm going to take a short break here. If you are watching this live on Twitch, again, don't go anywhere. We're not stopping just yet. But if you're watching it on YouTube, I'll see you again in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.